right, bonus commentary by yours truly. This week's matchup, or this week 8 matchup, whatever the hell this is, we got Los Bravos versus the Ninja Turtles. But before we get to that, I am the riddle that has no answer. I am the salvation that lies within. I am a Tecmo god. I am the measuring stick, Mike Petrosic on commentary. Let's do it. Turtle's going to start with the ball. We got TD tossing Leo behind center. Blitz by the Bravos. Oh, diving attempt incomplete. Casey Jones tried to help him out, but he had to rush it because of the blitz. Didn't want to take the sack. Smart QB play. Another blitz. Back-to-back blitzes. Los Bravos getting an early lucky start on defense. Leo in the shotgun. Defender right in his face. Completes it to Rocksteady. Rocksteady's got the first down. He is fast right up the gut, all the way to the 44-yard line. Nice early effort by the Bravos defense, but Turtles able to get not a broken play, but a play that worked despite the defensive pressure. Here's a pitch out to Panda Khan. Nice gain by Panda Khan. He's going to get the first down. They are in enemy territory. Leo, pitch out to Rocksteady. Blockers tried to help him. Gains a handful, but no more than that. Man in motion, Leo. He hands off to Panda Khan. And he gets a first down. Going to be a lot of rushing by the Turtles, I believe. I think they're heavy rush. I don't recall what the Bravos are. Blitz. Oh, Khan blown up backfield. Loses 5. That's all right. They'll be fine. Here's Rocksteady. Fakes going left. Cuts up the middle. Makes everyone miss. Leaves them in his dust. Touchdown, Turtles. Nice running by Rocksteady. The original way, I think, was to the left. He didn't like what he saw, so he cut back towards the middle, and he turns it into a touchdown. Here's the extra point by April O'Neil. Kick is up. Off the upright and good. 7-0. Turtles lead. Successful first drive for them. Let's see how the Los Bravos respond. Here's Andrew Jones, not to be confused with Casey Jones. There's a Jones on each team. Takes that out of the end zone, makes his way to the 15. So we got Greg Maddox behind center. He's got all day. Line helps him out. He's got Jones in his sight. Incomplete. I thought he had a step on the defender. Probably should have went with the safety valve across the middle. Maddox dropping back, looking. Here comes the defender. It's tipped. Oh, man, that sucks. 3rd and 10. Yeah, what can you do? Sometimes they get a fingertip on it. Hand off to Nixon. I'm not sure who that is, but he's going to have the first down and a whole lot more. Nixon, fast. Can't break the tackle, though. Drags the defender with him to the 45-yard line. The Turtles part of the field. Here's Maddox dropping back, looking. Had Deion Sanders, has him. Kind of ran the wrong route. He had to dive, but he did catch it. That could have been a much bigger play. Might have been a touchdown had they been on the same page. Maddox. Oh, defender breaks it up. The receiver had the lead. Probably could have walked it into the end zone. Here's Maddox dropping back yet again. He's got Sanders. Must be the money. Touchdown. Primetime scores. Deion Sanders hauls it in and runs it into the end zone. And we are an extra point away from a tie game. Nice pass by Maddox. He's got the command. He's got the control. And they got a tie game. Extra point is good. Tom Glavine with the kick. Dr. Baxter Stockman set to return. He was wrapped up, but his teammate sprung him free. He gains a few more. So we got 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Turtles have the ball. There's a handoff to Panda Khan. Cuts up back towards the middle. Gains 6. I think at this point, I'd have to look at the power rankings. Turtles kind of failing to meet expectations. Probably their own, probably expectations of others. They've really come a long way since their infancy as a TOL team, but oh, look at that, Rocksteady. But I mean, they're doing all right. They easily probably make the playoffs, but, you know, they've been a little more dominant recently. And the Los Bravos, kind of surprising. I think I called their week 1 game, if I remember. They had a lead and they blew it, but they've really turned things around. They've only got 2, maybe 3 losses, I think. Turtles score. Panda Khan catching the pass from Leo. And they take the lead. But yeah, Los Bravos, kind of a... I'm not sure who the owner is, so maybe it's no surprise, I don't know, but kind of one of those middle-of-the-pack teams that have really pulled away and come into their own. Or I am completely mistaken and have no idea what I'm talking about. If so, comment on the Facebook post. Tell me I'm a dumbass. This, interception. Raphael picks it off. What was I going to say? This game, like I said, bonus game. Bobby wants more commentary. Some people feel that they don't have to do it, even though they maybe had agreed to it, but that's all right. I'm one of the best, if not the best, to do it. I don't mind. I'll find time. Leo dropping back. Oh, was trying for the shredder, but pass was tipped. 4th and 15. They're going to have to try for a field goal. So they had the interception. I think he pushed it left, or she, I should say. April O'Neil pushed it left. Wide left, no good. So unable to capitalize on the turnover and increase their lead. Bravo's going to get a chance to tie it here. Pitch out to Nixon goes nowhere. Loses 2. Defense is ready for it. Here's Maddox out of the shotgun. It's a designed run. He's got his blockers. He hits the sideline. Tries muscling his way through. Ends up gaining 6. They need 6 more. Maddox looking. Oh, I think it was out of bounds anyway, but there were 2 defenders there. Not a very good probability that he was going to complete that pass. Blauser's going to punt. Stockman doing double duty for returns from the 15. Gets past the 20 and then just pancaked into the grass. Here's Leo. Pitch out to Khan. Khan's got the sideline. He gets a first down. Nice run. Gains 11. Leo shotgun. 2 receivers on either side. 1 running back. He's going to try for the running back. He completes it to Panda Khan, but there were 2 defenders there to converge and stop him for a loss of 1. So that's good for Leo's completion percentage, but not very good for this drive, so to speak. Same plays before. 2 receivers, running back. Tries for the covered running back. Incomplete. 4th and 4. The Turtles going to have to punt again. So it's Bravo's defense kind of showing up and doing their job. It was looking like for a while that maybe they were just going to go tit for tat and go touchdown for touchdown. Here's Jones. Look at Andrew Jones on this return. It's not going to go all the way, but does take it to the 35-yard line. Big return for the Braves, the Bravos, whatever you want to call them. Maddox on the designed run. He's got his 3 blockers. Cuts up to the sideline. Good for the first down. Bravos trying to tie this. I'm just going to call them the Braves. Sorry. Braves. Oh, he's got Andrew Jones again. Finishes the job that he started on the kick return. Walks it in untouched for 6. Andrew Jones. Nice pass by Maddox. Nice play. You could say it was dipped in honey, on the money, and good for 6. Upright is through. Extra point is off the upright and through. We got ourselves a tie game. Glavin? I think it's Glavin. It's a subtle pronunciation. Can't put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Having some difficulty with the English language here. Rocksteady with a big run. He gets a first down. They take their first timeout. Minute 17 to go in the half. Maybe just trying to get April O'Neil within field goal range. She missed 1 already. Khan gains 7 on that run. Second timeout. Let's see if they decide to keep running or if they're going to try passing the ball. They're going to keep running. Pitch out to Rocksteady. Not a lot of room there on the sideline. Does get the first down, but not that big of a run. Especially with time running out and you're trying to get into field goal range. Here's Leo. He only gains 4 on that. Last timeout. They don't have any left. 40 seconds to go. Leo, shotgun, looking. Oh, he had the receiver up top, but again, goes for the check down to the covered running back, and it's incomplete. Here's a blitz. Khan is stopped, 4th and 8, and they're going to have to punt. A missed opportunity on that drive. Leo couldn't see the receiver. It may have been Casey Jones. I'm not positive. Most likely it was Casey Jones. Andrew Jones not going to get a chance to return this as it goes into the end zone for a touchback. With 15 seconds left, Braves at their own 20. Maddox hands off to Nixon. Tries to wiggle through. They take a timeout. They got time for one play here. Nixon did gain 7 on that. Maddox is going to run the ball. He's got his blockers. He'll get the first down, but not much more, and that's going to do it as we go to the half. This game is tied 14-14. Each team getting 1 touchdown per quarter. Flutes are on the field. There's a blimp and some balloons. I don't know, is it just me or these halftime shows look the same every time? Anyway, excuse me. Oh, God. Anyway, Braves going to start the second half of the ball. Not much of a return. I was distracted by a crud in my throat or something. Sorry for the handful of you that are listening to this. Incomplete, out of bounds, right to the defender. That was just an ugly play. Maddox going to try again. No, he's going to hand off to Nixon. Nixon doesn't really get anywhere. Gains 5. Maddox dropping back, looking. Looks like he's got... No, he's going for Jones. Defender was there. He may have had Sanders up top, so... Braves going to have to punt. Not really doing much with the ball. The start of the second half. These teams, I don't know. They're kind of just... I don't want to say they're stalling out. I think it's just the play calling. The talent is there. But the play calling isn't really working for them. And even with the right play, QB's making the wrong choice or there's turnovers. 2nd and 12. Pitch out to Rocksteady. Gains 5, but it's 3rd and 7. Let's see, is Leo going to pass? No, they're going to give it to Panda Khan. He tries to juke around the defenders, but it's not enough, and they're going to have to punt. I am trying my best to work with the source material here, but teams are just kind of doing 3 and outs, not really doing much. Touchback on that, no return for Jones. Maybe I should just ramble about other stuff instead of talking about the game. Would that make you happy? Got some traveling coming up in the near future. Not this weekend, but next. I gotta go out to Scranton, PA for work. Kind of looking forward to that. I mean, it's new to me, so who knows? Find some cool stuff to do. And then Memorial Day weekend, the Measuring Schmick and I are going to go out to Seattle for a few days, spend a day in Portland. So looking forward to that. I've always wanted to check out the Seattle area, the Pacific Northwest. A little concerned with the homeless problem, the drug problem, but I've heard some of the homeless encampments can be a little aggressive, so just gotta be careful. They're people just like you and me, you know. Completed pass to Javi Lopez. 2nd and 2. Bravo's knocking on the door. Bravos, Braves, whatever. I might just, switch between the two of them. Incomplete. Receiver was covered. Give the ball to Nixon. You only need 2 yards. They do. He goes up the gut. He's got the first down. Just barely. He was tripped up there. Maddox can run this time. He cuts up to the sideline. Diving miss. Gets the first down. They got 4 more yards to go. Here's Nixon up the gut. Oh, needs a couple more. Just a pig pile right there in the middle. Nixon, this time he's got it. Touchdown. Braves take the lead. Otis Nixon. Not familiar with him. I'm more familiar with the 90s Brave players, the Chipper Jones, the Andrew Jones, the Maddox, Glavin, Dave Justice. I remember when they were good. They've been good here and there, but when they were winning the World Series back in the 90s. Here's Stockman on the kick return. Looks like they had missed the extra point, so it's only a 6-point game. Leo dropping back into the end zone. Threat of the safety is there. Trying for Casey Jones, but overthrew him. He was wide open. You got to hit the mark on that. Leo going to roll out to his right. He's going to scramble. He's got the first down. So they got a little breathing room, but can't help but think of what could have been on that previous play. Panda Khan. And Leo, his stats could be through the roof. Sometimes RNG just deals you a bad hand. There's nothing you can do about it. That reminds me, there was someone early on in the infancy, I think it was TOL, maybe it was TFO, I think it was TOL. There was someone who was, can't remember their name, they're barely even a footnote, but they were bitching about what their quarterback or what their players were or weren't doing because, what they paid them. They wanted them to do more, and we were trying to explain to them that sometimes that's just the computer. There's nothing you can do about it. It happens to everyone, but he was not having it. He wanted better performance out of his players for what he had paid, and blah, blah, I don't know. Needless to say, I don't think he's in the league anymore. Turtles went for it on 4th down, I think, while I was sitting there reminiscing. And they got it, so there's a handoff to Rocksteady. Not quite there. They need 2 yards. They're trying to take the lead, at the very least tie it up. Does he have it? Rocksteady does. Breaks a tackle. Second effort gets him the first down. They're in the red zone. They are not in the red zone. They're on the 30. What am I talking about? Leo wrapped up, sacked by Terry Pendleton. Loss of 9 on that sack. Big loss. Almost takes him out of field goal range, depending on how O'Neill's feeling. Rocksteady gains most of that back. Leo, shotgun. Is this going to be the shitty check down to the running back? He's double covered. He finds other running back, finds Rocksteady, gets the first down. Now they're in the red zone. It's 1st and goal from the 9. 2:44 left in this game. Pitch out to Panda Khan. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him. Touchdown. Hits the pylon. Does his dance. Panda Khan scores 1 for the Turtles. We got a tie game with an extra point to go. Here's O'Neill with the kick. If it's not blocked, it should be good. It's not. It is up. It is through. Turtles lead 21-20. What will the Bravos do? It starts with Andrew Jones. Look at him go. Hits the near sideline. He's got room. Gets around those two. He's off to the races. One guy to beat. Does he dive? He does. He misses. Touchdown! It's not a walk-off home run. It's a walk-off kick return, although I guess by definition it's not walk-off either. There's still time, but one play is all it takes for the Braves to answer back, and they take the lead. Andrew Jones with the kick return touchdown. Glavin with the extra point. It's 27-21. Booming kick by Glavin. Stockman going to have to take it out of the end zone. See, he's going to try and replicate what Jones did. I don't think he's going to be that successful. He is not. He is down at the 19, so with 2:34 left to go. Turtles 81 yards to pay dirt. Here's the handoff to Khan. Stop for no gain. 2nd and 10. Leo dropping back. He's going to pass. Throws to the Panda Khan. He was covered. He caught it, but defenders there wrap him up pretty quickly. Prevent any yards after the catch. Leo, 3rd and 7. Pitch out to Khan. He's got the first down and a whole lot more. He hits the sideline. 2 divers miss. 3rd diver misses. 4th one is going to catch him, but he's all the way to about the 16-yard line. Just like that, Turtles are in the red zone. Leo dropping back. He's got Jones. He sees him. Boom, touchdown. That was easy. They made it look easy. It was quick, that's for sure. Leo finds Casey Jones. I believe that's his second catch of the day. I'm not sure. Jones not quite the threat that he has been in the past for the Turtles. Still can't count him out, but it's just they're heavy rush. I mean, it's Con and Rocksteady and even Leo to a lesser degree. Jones makes his way to the 20. He had bigger aspirations there, but Turtles able to stop him. So minute 23 left. Braves just need to get into a field goal position. They take their first time out. And that'll set up. We'll see if Glavin can hit the field goal. Oh, Maddox. Pocket collapsing around him. He stepped up into the sack. He had open receivers. Couldn't pull the trigger, though. 3rd and 15. Here's Maddox. Hands off to Nixon. He goes nowhere. He actually loses 2 as they take their last time out. It's 4th and 17. This is the game for the Braves. He's going to roll out. He's got Sanders. Diving grab. He's going to get the first down at midfield. Could have been a lot more if he had hit him in stride, but the drive continues for the Braves. They still have a shot here. Check down to Nixon. He's going to have a first down and a whole lot more. He's got a diving miss. He's going to take this to the house. No, he's not. Someone came out of nowhere down at the 4 as time runs out. They couldn't get the field goal unit out of there. Oh, no. The Braves fall 4 yards short. Nixon wanted the glory, wanted the touchdown. And in doing so, they ran out of time. Turtles hang on to win by a point, 28-27. A good game, but not an exciting game. But either way, there's the results. Talk to you guys next time.